CJ Sansom, a master of historical fiction. Introduction. CJ Sansom, born Christopher John Sansom on December 9, 1952, in Edinburgh, United Kingdom, was a renowned British writer known for his compelling historical fiction and crime novels. His work, particularly the acclaimed Shardlake series, has captivated readers around the world. Sansom's intricate plots, richly detailed settings, and deep characterizations brought historical periods to life, earning him numerous accolades, including the prestigious Sidewise Award. This article delves into the life and career of CJ Sansom, exploring his early years, literary achievements, personal life, and the legacy he left behind after his passing on April 27, 2024, in Brighton and Hove, United Kingdom. Early life and background. Childhood. In Edinburgh, CJ Sansom was born to Trevor and Anne Sansom in Edinburgh, a city steeped in history and culture. His father was a school teacher, while his mother worked as a nurse. Growing up in a household that valued education and learning, Sansom developed an early love for reading. The historic environment of Edinburgh, with its medieval architecture and storied past, undoubtedly influenced his later fascination with history. Education and early influences. Sansom attended local schools in Edinburgh, where he excelled academically. His interest in history was sparked by his teachers and the historical richness of his surroundings. He spent countless hours reading about different historical periods and figures, from the ancient Romans to the Tudor era. This passion for history eventually led him to pursue a degree in the subject at the University of Birmingham. University years. At the University of Birmingham, Sansom immersed himself in historical studies, particularly drawn to the tumultuous events and personalities of the Tudor period. His academic journey provided him with a deep understanding of historical research and analysis, skills that would later serve him well in his writing career. After completing his undergraduate degree, he continued his studies, eventually earning a PhD in history. Career beginnings. Transition to law. Despite his academic success, Sansom initially pursued a career in law. He trained as a solicitor and worked in the legal profession for several years. During this time, he developed a keen interest in legal history and the intricacies of the justice system, themes that would later become central to his writing. However, the desire to write fiction, particularly historical fiction, remained strong. The decision to write. In the early 2000s, Sansom made the bold decision to leave his legal career and focus on writing full-time. This transition was not without its challenges, but Sansom was determined to follow his passion. He began writing his first novel, drawing on his extensive historical knowledge and legal experience. This decision marked the beginning of a prolific and successful literary career. The Shardlake series. Creation of Matthew Shardlake. Sansom's breakthrough came with the creation of the Shardlake series, which features the hunchbacked lawyer-detective Matthew Shardlake. Set during the reign of Henry VIII, the series blends historical events with intricate mystery plots. Shardlake, with his keen intellect and sense of justice, navigates the treacherous political landscape of Tudor England, solving crimes and uncovering conspiracies. Debut novel. Dissolution. The first book in the series, Dissolution, was published in 2003. It introduces readers to Shardlake as he investigates the murder of a royal commissioner in a monastery during the dissolution of the monasteries. The novel's meticulous historical detail, combined with its gripping plot and complex characters, quickly garnered critical acclaim and a dedicated readership. Success and subsequent novels. Following the success of Dissolution, Sansom continued to write Shardlake novels, each one further establishing his reputation as a master of historical fiction. The series includes titles such as Darkfire, Sovereign, Revelation, Heartstone, Lamentation, and Tombland. Each book delves into different aspects of Tudor society and politics, with Shardlake facing new challenges and uncovering new layers of historical intrigue. Historical accuracy and research. One of the hallmarks of Sansom's work is his commitment to historical accuracy. He conducted extensive research for each novel, ensuring that the settings, events, and characters were portrayed authentically. This meticulous attention to detail not only enriched the narratives but also educated readers about the complexities of Tudor England. Sansom's ability to seamlessly weave historical facts with fictional elements set his work apart and earned him praise from both critics and historians. Other literary works, standalone novels. In addition to the Shardlake series, Sansom wrote several standalone novels that further showcased his versatility as a writer. Winter in Madrid, published in 2006, is a historical thriller set during the Spanish Civil War. The novel explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the moral ambiguities of war. It received widespread acclaim for its gripping narrative and richly drawn characters. Dominion. Another notable work is Dominion, an alternate history novel published in 2012. The book imagines a world in which Britain surrendered to Nazi Germany in 1940, and the subsequent years see the country under fascist rule. Dominion is a chilling exploration of what might have been, blending historical speculation with a thrilling plot. The novel's success further cemented Sansom's reputation as a master storyteller. Short stories and essays. Sansom also wrote a number of short stories and essays, often exploring historical themes or providing insights into his creative process. These works, though less well-known than his novels, offer a glimpse into his wide-ranging interests and intellectual curiosity. Personal life and interests. Marriage and family. CJ Sansom was a private individual who kept his personal life largely out of the public eye. He was married and had a supportive family who shared his passion for history and literature. His wife, a fellow academic, was a constant source of support and inspiration. The couple had children, though Sansom chose to keep details about his family life private, focusing public attention on his work. Homes and lifestyle. Sansom lived in various locations throughout his life, but his most cherished residence was in Brighton and Hove, United Kingdom. His home was a reflection of his love for history, filled with books, historical artifacts, and research materials. The tranquil environment provided him with the perfect setting to write and conduct research. Car collection. Sansom had a modest collection of cars, reflecting his appreciation for both classic and modern vehicles. He was known to enjoy driving, finding it a relaxing activity that allowed him to clear his mind and think about his writing. His collection included a vintage Jaguar, a nod to his admiration for British engineering and design. Hobbies and interests beyond writing. Sansom had a variety of interests that enriched his life and work. He was an avid reader, with a particular fondness for historical biographies and classic literature. His love for history extended to travel, and he often visited historical sites and museums to gather inspiration and conduct research for his novels. Sansom also enjoyed gardening, finding peace and fulfillment in nurturing plants and creating beautiful outdoor spaces. Professional relationships and friendships. Literary community. Sansom was a respected figure in the literary community, admired not only for his work, but also for his generosity and willingness to mentor aspiring writers. He maintained close relationships with other authors, historians, and literary critics, often participating in literary festivals and conferences. His insights into the writing process and his dedication to historical accuracy made him a sought-after speaker and panelist. Collaborative projects. Throughout his career, Sansom collaborated with other writers and historians on various projects. These collaborations included contributing essays to historical anthologies, participating in joint research endeavors, and co-authoring articles on historical topics. His ability to work well with others and his commitment to advancing historical knowledge made him a valued collaborator. Friends and social circle. Sansom had a close-knit group of friends who shared his intellectual curiosity and passion for the arts. His social circle included fellow writers, academics, and artists, with whom he enjoyed lively discussions and creative exchanges. These friendships provided him with both intellectual stimulation and emotional support, enriching his personal and professional life. Final years and death health challenges. In his later years, Sansom faced several health challenges that affected his ability to write and travel. Despite these difficulties, he remained dedicated to his craft, continuing to work on his novels and engage with his readers. His resilience and determination were admired by those who knew him, and he maintained a positive outlook despite his health issues. Passing CJ Sansom passed away on April 27, 2024, at the age of 71, in Brighton and Hove, United Kingdom. His death was a significant loss to the literary world, and tributes poured in from fans, fellow authors, and literary critics. Sansom's contributions to historical fiction and crime literature left an indelible mark, and his legacy continues to inspire readers and writers alike. Net worth. At the time of his death, CJ Sansom had an estimated net worth of several million pounds. His wealth was primarily derived from the success of his novels, many of which were bestsellers and translated into multiple languages. Sansom's financial success allowed him to support various charitable causes and contribute to historical preservation efforts. Legacy and impact. Contributions to historical fiction. CJ Sansom's contributions to historical fiction were profound and far-reaching. His meticulous research, compelling storytelling, and richly drawn characters set a high standard for the genre. The Shardlake series, in particular, has become a benchmark for historical mysteries, blending historical accuracy with engaging plots and memorable characters. Influence on readers and writers. Sansom's work has inspired countless readers and writers, encouraging a deeper interest in history and historical fiction. His ability to bring historical periods to life and explore complex themes resonated with audiences around the world. Aspiring writers often cite Sansom as an influence, and his novels are frequently recommended as examples of excellence in historical fiction. Charitable contributions. In addition to his literary achievements, Sansom was known for his charitable contributions. He supported various causes, including historical preservation, education, and literacy programs. His philanthropic efforts reflected his commitment to giving back to the community and preserving the historical knowledge that was so important to him. Conclusion. CJ Sansom's life was a testament to the power of passion, dedication, and creativity. From his early years in Edinburgh to his career as a celebrated writer, Sansom's journey was marked by a deep love for history and storytelling. His novels have left an enduring legacy, captivating readers and inspiring future generations of writers. Though he is no longer with us, CJ Sansom's contributions to literature and history will continue to be celebrated and remembered for years to come. Don't forget to subscribe the channel or press the bell icon to update the latest news. Thanks you for watching the whole video.